Have you ever felt like ever since you got that specific piece of clothing, a book, or any item, you started experiencing negative experiences? That's why whatever you welcome into your life will inevitably have consequences on your spiritual and personal well-being. Discernment, defined as the ability to distinguish between what serves your highest good and what does not, becomes paramount in this process. Today, we will dive into the importance of this virtue in your spiritual endeavors and why it can make or break a life of enlightenment and fulfillment. So if you are ready, keep watching and find out the items you should never accept. In our modern world, we often overlook the spiritual implications of the objects we surround ourselves with. Yet certain items hold energies that are not aligned with positive vibrations, carrying with them the potential to disrupt our spiritual journey. Consider objects historically associated with harm or manipulation, such as spiky plants, broken mirrors, or items gifted by toxic individuals. These seemingly innocuous items can harbor negative energies that permeate our space and affect our well-being. The concept of energy transfer underscores the significance of purifying one's space from these negative influences across various spiritual traditions. There is a shared understanding of the energetic exchange that occurs between objects and individuals. Just as we absorb the energies of the spaces we inhabit, the items within our environment absorb and radiate energy as well. Therefore, it becomes essential to cleanse our surroundings of any negative vibrations. In Hinduism, the practice of smudging with sacred herbs like sage or palo santo is believed to clear away negative energies and purify the space. Similarly, Feng Shui teaches the importance of removing clutter and arranging objects in a harmonious way to facilitate the flow of positive energy, or CI. These practices aim to restore balance and promote spiritual well-being by eliminating sources of negative influence. Moreover, indigenous cultures have long recognized the power of ritual purification ceremonies to cleanse individuals and spaces of malevolent energies, whether through burning herbs, sprinkling blessed water, or chanting sacred prayers. These rituals serve to dispel negativity and restore spiritual equilibrium. Other religions like Islam and Christianity understand the importance of water to purify oneself before and during prayer. By recognizing the spiritual implications of objects connected to negative practices and embracing purification rituals, we empower ourselves to create environments conducive to our spiritual growth and well-being. It is through mindful discernment and intentional cleansing that we can cultivate spaces that nourish our souls and support us on our journey towards enlightenment and fulfillment. Listening to one's intuition or inner guidance is a fundamental aspect of maintaining spiritual and personal well-being. As Nikola Tesla famously noted, to understand the universe, you must think in terms of vibration and energy. Therefore, when sensing negativity emanating from certain objects or individuals, it's crucial to heed your intuition rather than rationalizing their presence. This intuition acts as an innate compass, guiding us towards what resonates with our highest good and steering us away from potential harm. Trusting feelings of discomfort is paramount, as they often serve as indicators of misaligned energies. Just as a physical injury causes pain to alert us of potential danger, emotional or spiritual unease signals a disharmony between our energy and that of our surroundings. By acknowledging and respecting these signals, we honor our inner wisdom and prioritize our well-being. Ignoring such discomfort can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and a sense of discord within ourselves. Moreover, accepting items or energies that do not align with our own can have detrimental consequences. Just as positive energy has the power to uplift and inspire, negative energy can have the opposite effect, draining our vitality and disrupting our inner peace. When we invite such energies into our lives, whether knowingly or unknowingly, we risk amplifying feelings of unease and discontent. These negative vibrations can permeate our space, affecting our mental, emotional, and even physical health. Therefore, it's essential to cultivate discernment and mindfulness when considering which items to keep in our space. By acknowledging and honoring our intuitive responses, we can create environments that support and nourish our spiritual growth and well-being. Embracing this practice fosters a deeper sense of inner peace and harmony, allowing us to thrive in alignment with our highest selves. Ultimately, by trusting our intuition and prioritizing our inner peace, we empower ourselves to lead lives of authenticity, fulfillment, and spiritual resonance. Inheritances can carry more than just material value. They often bear the weight of familial energies. Both positive and negative items passed down through family lines may carry energies from past actions or beliefs that could influence one's spiritual journey. While family bonds are traditionally revered, it's essential to recognize that some family dynamics can be toxic. In such cases, maintaining boundaries or minimizing contact may be necessary to preserve one's well-being and spiritual alignment. Consciously choosing which inherited items to retain becomes crucial in navigating this terrain. Each object carries its own energetic imprint, reflective of the intentions and emotions of those who possessed it before when deciding whether to keep or discard inherited items. It's essential to consider their energy and the intention behind their retention. Intentionally plays a significant role in spiritual practices, as the energy we imbue into our surroundings can significantly impact our spiritual journey. Therefore, when evaluating inherited items, one must be mindful of the energies they carry and the potential influence they may have on one's spiritual and emotional well-being. By consciously selecting which items to retain and which to release, individuals can reclaim agency over their spiritual spaces. This process involves not only purging items with negative associations, but also intentionally inviting positive energies into your environment. It's a transformative practice that fosters healing and growth, allowing individuals to step into their power and align with their highest selves. In conclusion, inherited items hold profound significance beyond their material value, often carrying the energetic imprints of past generations. By acknowledging the potential for negative associations and consciously selecting which items to retain, individuals can reclaim agency over their spiritual spaces and align with energies that serve their highest good through intentionality and discernment. One can cultivate a harmonious environment conducive to spiritual growth and well-being. Items acquired through harmful means carry with them not only physical presence but also energetic imprints that can deeply impact one's spiritual and karmic balance, whether obtained through deceit, theft, or exploitation. These items are imbued with the energy of their acquisition, which can reverberate throughout one's life. Consider, for instance, a piece of jewelry obtained through illegal mining practices or child labor. While the wearer may admire its beauty, they unknowingly invite the karmic burden associated with its unethical acquisition. Similarly, purchasing counterfeit goods or stolen items contributes to a cycle of harm, perpetuating negative energy within one's own life. Another example is smartphones containing minerals obtained through child labor, which perpetuate exploitation and suffering, carrying with them the energetic weight of injustice and exploitation. Even if purchased innocently, these devices retain the karmic imprint of their unethical origins, affecting the spiritual well-being of their owners. Moreover, objects used in harmful rituals or practices carry potent energetic residues that can disrupt the harmony of their surroundings. Items associated with black magic curses or harmful intentions hold vibrations of fear, anger, and negativity, which can seep into the energetic field of anyone who comes into contact with them. The karmic implications of harboring such items are profound. Just as positive actions generate positive karma, engaging with objects acquired through harmful means can attract negative consequences. Even if one's intentions are pure, the energetic residue of the object will have repercussions on their spiritual well-being and life circumstances. In essence, the energy we allow into our lives through material possessions mirrors the energy we emit into the world. By consciously choosing to surround ourselves with objects acquired ethically and with positive intentions, we align our vibration with higher frequencies of love, compassion, and integrity. This in turn attracts experiences and opportunities that support our spiritual growth and evolution. Therefore, it is imperative to exercise discernment and ethical consideration when acquiring and retaining possessions. By honoring the interconnectedness of all beings and respecting the laws of karma, we contribute to the collective upliftment of consciousness and create a more harmonious and spiritually aligned world. Carrying items linked to painful memories can act as heavy anchors holding us back from emotional and spiritual progress, whether it's a piece of clothing gifted by an ex-lover or a trinket from a failed relationship. These objects serve as constant reminders of past wounds, inhibiting our ability to heal and move forward. The emotional weight attached to such items can cloud our judgment and hinder our growth, perpetuating cycles of negativity and stagnation. For instance, some individuals find themselves tormented by a piece of clothing or a gift from an ex-partner, unable to fully sever the emotional ties that bind them to the past. These physical manifestations of past relationships serve as constant triggers, reopening old wounds and preventing the wounds from healing properly. Similarly, objects associated with traumatic events or painful experiences can evoke feelings of distress and unease, further complicating the process of emotional healing to facilitate healing and growth. It's essential to release these items in a manner that honors our journey and promotes closure. One approach is to physically remove these objects from our lives by donating them or giving them away to those in need by relinquishing ownership of these items. We symbolically sever the emotional attachments that bind us to the past, creating space for new experiences and opportunities. In the case of letters, postcards, or other sentimental items, a more cathartic approach may be necessary. Many individuals find solace in performing rituals such as burning these items, symbolizing the release of negative energy and the purification of emotional wounds. This act of intentional destruction serves as a powerful metaphor for letting go of the past and embracing the present moment with renewed clarity and resilience. Ultimately, the process of releasing items linked to painful memories is a deeply personal journey that requires introspection, courage, and self-compassion. By confronting our attachments to the past and actively choosing to let go, we empower ourselves to reclaim our emotional autonomy and cultivate a sense of inner peace and liberation. Through this act of conscious release, we pave the way for profound healing and transformation. Embracing the fullness of our present reality and embracing the infinite possibilities that lie ahead, maintaining integrity in spiritual practice and life choices is paramount, especially when faced with tempting offers or decisions about accepting certain items or favors while engaging in dubious businesses may seem profitable. The consequences can be devastating, not only to oneself but also to innocent families. For instance, accepting gifts or benefits from unethical sources may provide short-term gains but can erode one's moral compass and spiritual well-being. In the long run, it's crucial to recognize that compromising one's values for material gain or momentary pleasure can lead to profound inner conflict and spiritual dissonance. Many individuals have found themselves trapped in cycles of guilt, regret, and inner turmoil. After succumbing to the allure of worldly temptations, this inner discord can have far-reaching effects, permeating every aspect of one's life and ultimately hindering spiritual growth and fulfillment. Therefore, remain steadfast in their alignment with their values and spiritual path even in the face of seemingly irresistible offers. While it may be tempting to prioritize financial gain or material comfort, it's essential to remember that true wealth lies in integrity, authenticity, and inner peace. Sacrificing these core values for external rewards ultimately leads to a hollow existence, devoid of genuine satisfaction and fulfillment. Moreover, compromising one's values not only impacts personal well-being, but also reverberates throughout the collective consciousness. Every choice we make sends ripples of energy into the universe, shaping the collective human experience by upholding integrity and ethical principles in our actions and decisions. We contribute to the elevation of consciousness and the cultivation of a more harmonious and compassionate world. In essence, maintaining alignment with one's values is not merely a matter of personal preference or moral obligation, it's a fundamental aspect of spiritual growth and evolution. By choosing integrity over expediency and staying true to our spiritual principles, we honor our inner truth and contribute to the greater good of humanity. So when faced with choices that challenge your values, remember that staying true to yourself is the most valuable currency you possess in the journey of spiritual awakening and self-realization. In conclusion, discernment and intentionally play a crucial role in shaping our spiritual journey and personal well-being. By carefully selecting the items we allow into our lives, we can minimize negative influences and create a harmonious environment, conducive to growth and transformation. It's essential to recognize the energetic impact of our choices and strive to surround ourselves with objects that resonate with positive energy and alignment with our values. Evaluate your possessions with mindfulness and intentionally. Take the time to cleanse your spaces of negative energies by removing items that no longer serve your highest good. By purifying your environment, you create space for new opportunities and experiences aligned with your spiritual path. Also subscribe for more insights on living a spiritually aligned life. By joining our community, you'll gain access to valuable resources and guidance to support you on your journey towards greater awareness and enlightenment. Together, we can cultivate a collective consciousness grounded in love, compassion, and authenticity.